or whatever it might be, put it in your book bag. Let that be your reminder, right, of what you can do when you set your mind to it, of the power that is within you, of the success that is within you, of the good that you can do in this world. Right? We expect a lot from you, class of 2024. Right? Your journey is not even close to done. Right? Your hero's journey is only just begun. Thank you very much for all of your hard work this year. I really appreciate you. Congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Martin. A science faculty member was nominated by the senior class to speak today. Mrs. Markham is a dedicated faculty member who creates a learning environment where students feel encouraged to explore science in many modalities. Amanda expects her students to perform consistently in her class and is willing to stay up late, show up early, be present, and listen to students to understand their needs and help them transfer their athletic passion to the classroom. It is no surprise the senior class nominated her to address them on their special day. As every day she's on campus, she makes each of the students feel heard, supported, and known. Thank you.
Good morning, families, friends, SPIRE staff, students, and especially SPIRE graduating class of 2024. I'm extremely honored to have the opportunity to speak to our amazing seniors as we celebrate their accomplishments from the school year and look forward to the impacts they will have on the future. Today, graduates, you stand at the threshold of a new chapter, one filled with limitless potential and countless opportunities. As you prepare to step into the future, I want to share a few thoughts on resilience, fortitude, and character. Qualities that will not only shape your journey, but also define who you become. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, be it an injury or a circumstance out of your control, and rise even stronger after every fall. In life, you'll face challenges and setbacks, moments that test your resolve. But remember, it's not the obstacles that define us, but how we respond to them. Resilience is your inner strength, the quiet determination that keeps you moving forward when the road is tough. Embrace it, and you will find that no challenge is insurmountable. Fortitude, on the other hand, is the courage to endure. It's the grit and perseverance that drive you to keep pushing, even when the odds seem overwhelming. Fortitude is waking up each day with purpose, refusing to give up on your ability to stay focused on your goals, to keep striving for excellence, and to never settle for mediocrity. With fortitude, you'll discover that the greatest achievements lie just beyond your greatest trials. Character is the essence of who you are. It is built on the values you hold dear and the principles that you stand by. In every decision you make and every action you take, your character is reflected. It's about doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It's about treating each other with kindness, respect, and empathy. Strong character will earn you the trust and admiration of those around you, and will guide you to make choices that not only benefit you, but also contribute positively to society. As you embark on this new journey, understand that resilience, fortitude, and character are not just abstract concepts. They're the foundation of a fulfilling and impactful life. It will guide you through the inevitable ups and downs, help you build meaningful relationships, and empower you to make a difference in the world. So as you leave here today, carry these qualities with you. Let resilience be your shield, fortitude your armor, and character your compass. Together they will pave the way for a future filled with promise and possibility. No emotions here. In closing, I'd like to say one more time, congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. The world awaits the impact that you're destined to make. I'm proud to have been a small part of your journey, And I really look forward to seeing the great things that I know that you guys are gonna do. Thank you for your lasting impact you've made on my life and the wonderful memories formed this year at SPIRE. I'll never forget you, and I wish you all the very best at my best home.
Okay, good morning, everybody. We are pleased to announce Alex Rochette as a valedictorian of our graduating class. Throughout his journey at SPIRE, Alex has consistently demonstrated exceptional academic prowess and leadership. Moreover, his pioneering spirit was evident when he became the first esports recruit, playing a pivotal role in establishing and expanding the program during his second year at SPIRE. From the outset, Alex made it clear that he thrived on challenges. His determination to push boundaries and seek new horizons was exemplified by his request for a Japanese language program. A testament to his relentless pursuit of growth and learning. Beyond academic excellence, Alex embodies the core values of SPIRE: scholarship, performance, inclusion, resilience, and empathy. His commitment to these values was recognized last year when he received the Empathy Award, a reflection of his unwavering compassion and understanding for fellow students. Despite his singular achievements, Alex remains remarkably humble, leading by example with his quiet yet profound influence. His journey at SPIRE serves as an inspiration to us all, demonstrating the transformative power of dedication, resilience, and humility. We are immensely proud to have Alex Rochette as our valedictorian, and we eagerly anticipate the bright future that lies ahead for him.
Hopefully I get it right. Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents, supportive friends, and last but anything from least, my fellow graduates. I stand before you today filled with immense gratitude and humility as your valedictorian. It is both an honor and a privilege to address you all on this momentous occasion. Thank you for being here to share in the celebration of our achievements and the end of our high school journey. As I reflect on my past 2 years here at SPIRE, I'm reminded not only of the successes, but also the hardships we have faced, as teams and as individuals. It is on this day, a day that marks the closing of a chapter in our lives, that I wish to remember and to be grateful for those hardships. These struggles deserve recognition because despite our differences in sports, cultures, personalities, and dreams, I believe that the one thing that unites this class of 2024 is the tenacity to persevere despite the trials and tribulations set before us. Through our journeys here at SPIRE, we've all been with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Days where it felt like everything was against us. But within those days, where our limits were pushed, our barriers were broken, and we may have even felt like giving up, there's growth. Growth not only in our skill as players or our aptitude as students, but also in our character as people. A growth that I'm sure members of the audience recognize today, as your sons and daughters prepare for the next step. So, as I'm tasked with imparting words of advice, I can only look back to one of my personal greatest inspirations, Kobe Bryant. Kobe once said, if you're going to do something, do it to the best of your ability. This quote is something I've truly taken to heart these past 2 years. It's something I wish to share because I credit it as the reason for my success in many areas of my life. By putting my all into everything I do, I've learned invaluable lessons in the classroom, in the gym, and in the game. These lessons have allowed me to develop skills that will help me regardless of where my life takes me. So, as many of us prepare for college, I implore you all to approach the many aspects of college life with this mindset. Go out of your way to meet new people, stay after class to talk to your professor, and keep putting in the extra work that you do. I promise you won't regret it. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. A special thank you to my parents for always supporting me in my dreams, to my twin brother for consistently keeping me humble, and my grandparents, without whom I would not be who I am today. I also want to thank my fellow esports athletes who become like brothers to me, and my coach who has worked with me through thick and thin. To my many teachers, thank you for making these past 2 years special. And to the wonderful SPIRE staff, I appreciate all the support these past 2 years. Congratulations, class of 2024, on this momentous achievement. I have no doubt that each of us will go on to accomplish remarkable things. So, here's to the future, filled with endless possibilities and boundless opportunities. Stay determined, stay relentless. Thank you.
Over the last 3 years, the SPIRE Academy faculty worked together to develop and introduce the inaugural SPIRE Academy Awards. Each award represents a core part of the academic journey, and upperclassmen chosen for these awards truly embody this academic trait throughout the school year. The awards are based on our SPIRE's core values of scholarship, performance, inclusion, resilience, and empathy. The SPIRE faculty created the following awards to honor those seniors who exemplified the qualities of a SPIRE graduate. Each award represents a core part of the academic journey, and upperclassmen chosen for these awards truly embody these academic traits throughout the school year. The awards are based off of an academic acronym for SPIRE. Once again, scholarship, performance, inclusion, resilience, and empathy. Megan, do you want to start?
Good morning. Scholarship is the main focus of an academic setting, going above and beyond through curiosity, a drive to excel, and a passion to learn. This includes sharing this passion with others and engaging in academic conversations both in class and outside of it. Scholarship includes seeking out learning opportunities independently and working to improve beyond what is required in the pursuit of knowledge. I am happy to announce that our 2024 recipient of our scholarship award is Nicholas Gomez. I have had the pleasure of having Nicholas in 2 of my science classes this year. From the beginning of the year until the very end, he has gone above and beyond everything asked of him, and he has consistently modeled what it truly means to be a scholar. Along with completing and exceeding every academic expectation, Nicholas has also sought out learning opportunities that were not required of him, such as dissecting a shark for a class he wasn't even taking. This curiosity and passion to learn is part of what makes Nicholas who he is, and I am thankful that I had the privilege to teach him. I have no doubt that this passion to learn and this drive to excel will take him far in life and in his future career. Congratulations, Nicholas.
Performance encompasses the student as they perform and their concentrations, seeking opportunities for growth and working through challenges. This quality asks students to trust the process and move forward to future goals. Using passion as a foundation for improvement, performance requires the student to seek moments to challenge themselves without looking for guidance from others. The 2024 recipient of the Performance Award is Gia Fisher-Tony. Performance at its core is a culmination of dedication, determination, and relentless pursuit of excellence in all facets of life. Today, we gather to honor an individual who epitomizes this definition, Gia Fisher-Tony. In the classroom, on the weight room floor, and on the court, she showcases an extraordinary level of commitment and skill that sets her apart as a true example of a high-performing individual. Congratulations, Gia.
Inclusion, to be known and seen, is an important human need. Those seeking to notice, support, and celebrate others embodies what it means to be inclusive. SPIRE promotes an environment where students explore and imagine an environment and understanding beyond themselves. A person who encompasses this quality realizes that all should be valued and respected and exemplifies this in their daily life. The 2024 recipient of the Inclusion Award is Reese Moxon. This was my first year at SPIRE, and I had absolutely no idea what to expect. Turns out, not only do we have incredible athletes, but we've also got incredible humans. Reese exemplifies the kind and positive spirit which I believe is now a benchmark for our student athletes. Whether it is a joke, music, Australian phrases, or a conversation about mullets, he's always happy to take part in a cultural exchange, bringing people together one smile at a time. Congratulations, Reese.
Resilience. Qualities considered for resilience are the criteria include overcoming obstacles, continuing to strive for goals that have been set, keeping a positive attitude and mindset in the face of adversity, and noticeably growing as a student and a part of the academic community in spite of the setbacks and challenges given. This year's recipient of the Resiliency Award for the class of 2024 is Eltramon Smith. Resilience involves cultivating a mindset that flourishes in adversity. Despite enduring 2 meniscus tears and a demanding recovery, he embraced each challenge as an opportunity for growth. While at SPIRE, Eltramon also had to come back from hardships in both the academic and residential life areas. With each experience, he owned his actions and took them as an opportunity to learn and grow. Many students would have given up, but Eltramon learned to take a breath, to call his mom, Priscilla, to talk to people on campus who he trusted, and figure it out. Today, as we honor Eltramon with his Resiliency Award, let's celebrate not only his achievements, but your journey and the testament of perseverance. We're honored to celebrate your achievements today.
Empathy is defined as you know it when you see it, and is touted by some scholars as the first artifact of humanity. A femur bone that was cracked and healed. Now this to us sounds mundane, right? But at face value, it goes against everything Charles Darwin said to be true. The idea that people compete for resources. Humans, on the other hand, say, I'm going to expend my resources to better my community. And that is why I am giving the award for empathy to Sean, Frankie, High school isn't easy, especially when your student body hails from 6 different continents. But history doesn't care if today is a good time. History doesn't care if your meniscus is torn, if you're in crutches, if you're tired or hungry. But people like Sean do. And when we care about each other, that is where we build community. And that is how we have built the SPIRE community. So, thank you very much.
Our final award is a SPIRE All-Around Award. There are individuals who truly embody each of the SPIRE Academy traits and have shown great scholarship, perseverance, innovation, resilience, and empathy over the course of the journey in SPIRE. The person or persons chosen for the SPIRE Award is recognized as a leader and role model in the academy setting, who has made a great impact on the lives of their peers as well as the academy staff. This year, we would like to honor our first all-around SPIRE Academy Award to two students, Mustafa Jambas and Carlos Abarca. Mustafa cannot be here today due to commitments off campus. For those of you who do not know Mustafa, we would like to share a few words about him. Mustafa has been here for one full year, and during his time at SPIRE, he maintained a positive attitude in the classroom, on the court, and in residential life. He often sought people out to make sure that they were doing okay and checked in on them. Each day, he challenged himself to improve academically and asked his teachers to support his desire for learning. When talking about who should be awarded this honor, the faculty brought forward Mustafa without hesitation.
I have to talk about Carlos. He's my advisee, and we've spent 2 long years together, lots and lots of conversations. So I duped out with a few other people, but I got to talk about you. I recall the day he came to interview, as he knew he wanted to find a different school. He was clear in the process that basketball was important, but academics was even more so. Thank you, Nancy. Last year, Carlos spent a large majority of the year injured and was faced with a long-term illness as well. During these difficult moments, he dug into his academics and truly became a scholar. In the houses, at school, and on the court, he developed as a quiet leader, an observer, and a support to his classmates. This year, Carlos's leadership continued to develop in remarkable ways, taking the job of mentor quite seriously. Even when supporting his friends, he kept up with his academics and made sure to keep his priorities straight. When basketball was not going the way he hoped, Carlos found ways to accelerate in the classroom, with his peers, and as a leader. It was with great honor we give the SPIRE All-Around Award to Carlos, as he truly exemplifies the SPIRE values of scholarship, performance, inclusion, resilience, and empathy.
Hello, everybody. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, someone I hold very close to my heart, someone who I admire on multiple levels, and that's Sam Johnson. Sam is a senior executive with a proven track record across diverse sectors, including manufacturing, defense, military, and energy. With a career marked by leadership roles, he has spearheaded initiatives as president and CEO at America Plasma Energy Group, served as COO of Oil Service Incorporated, Director of Operations at Consol Water Company. Notably, he managed the water deployment for CNX Natural Gas Services. More importantly, though, he served as an athletic director at the United States Military Academy. Sam's extensive military experience over the course of 31 years included successful execution of 13 combat missions in Afghanistan and Iraq amidst challenging circumstances. Not only that, you can imagine, he was a 5-sport letterman in high school and a 4-point letterman in college, if you can do In addition to some of his educational accomplishments, Sam actively engaged in community leadership. His expertise to many boards, and in particular serves as the chairman of the board for the Pittsburgh Warriors, demonstrating his commitment to supporting veterans. Everyone, please welcome Sam Johnson.
Bobby's a longtime friend, very close friend, and I love him to death. And thank you, Bobby, for that ridiculous introduction. To Dr. Reedy, all the families, old Bobby Khalil there, the coaches, the house parents, the staff here at SPIRE, getting to this moment takes a tremendous amount of team effort. And so thank you all, and thank you for allowing me to be part of this special moment. And greeting to all these beautiful scholar athletes over here. I am Colonel Retired Sam Johnson, a veteran of the U.S. Army and a soldier athlete. My passions include movement and service. My journey includes graduating from West Point, where I was balanced in academics and lacrosse, earning my degree in general engineering through sheer determination. Really, reality is that the experience of getting a West Point education, often called the 47-month cadet experience, can often feel like you're getting it crammed up your rear end a nickel at a time. By the way, do I have anybody over there who's a lacrosse player? Oh, that's good to see, because during my time at West Point, and in my senior year there, we were rated #2 in the nation going into the playoffs. And I was fortunate enough to contribute as a 10-10 player. Does anybody know what that means? That means if we were 10 goals ahead or 10 goals behind, coach put me in. Academically, I was equally as talented, and that I not only took, you had to take a foreign language, but I managed to take 2. I took German and electrical engineering. Actually, I did just fine academically at the Young College. And after graduation, I had a great 31 years in the United States Army as an officer, and I was proud to serve our country in roles in Grenada, Panama, the first Gulf War, Bosnia, Afghanistan, and Iraq. Additionally, the Army also sent me back to school to get a couple of master's degrees, one in exercise physiology and one in national security and strategic studies. But my true message to you today is that there is very clearly a link between sports, academics, leadership to the success in life's endeavors. West Point knows this, so does SPIRE. And when you look at the warfighting commanding generals in the United States Army, the percentage of them that are West Point athletes is extremely high. And as a result, West Point considers a young man or woman who can play at the collegiate level a minority. A minority because they have unique attributes that no level of collegiate education can develop. Grit, resilience, teamwork, social skills that are inherent in athletes who are naturally goal-driven and detailed in their approach to improving their abilities. Leadership skills honed by years of work at their craft at a much earlier age than most of their contemporaries. And a never quit attitude, no matter how desperate the situation seems. When you combine these skills and a tailored academic program, the results can be extraordinary. A dear friend of mine, a coach that trained the best athletes in the world for many years, recognized that the potential of this scholar-athlete approach. And as Sir Alex Ferguson, the winningest coach in the history of professional sport and former general manager of Manchester United, once said, if you study both on and off the field, there are other ways to earn a PhD. He understood the value of the classroom, but in his mind, it's incomplete without the growth that can happen on the fields and arenas, pools, and courts. Elite athletes inherently have it or develop the intestinal fortitude, the drive, and the attitude necessary to succeed in stressful situations. The social skills required to work with others on a team, often in challenging uphill battles to achieve a common purpose, victory, are well ingrained in skilled athletes. They own the leadership skills developed over years of working for WINS and the teamwork traits necessary to lead organizations. When you combine those skills that you have with a worthy academic curriculum, the potential for your success dramatically increases. Now, throughout my Army career, I took advantage of the inherent potential of good physical effort. I practiced and preached hard physical training. I always told my officers and sergeants that the only value add we can ensure with our soldiers is physical fitness, and there are 5 reasons why. If you're in shape, you get sick less. If you're in shape, you need less sleep. If you're in shape, you manage stress better. And unfortunately, sometimes soldiers get wounded, and if they are wounded, they manage the wound better. And if they are wounded, they heal more quickly. You don't have to be in the Army to see the value add for life here. Approaching your work like you prepare for a game, meet, or a match can make a significant difference in your future success. Since retiring from the Army, I've continued to believe that the brain and the body are symbiotic in nature, and that movement can keep you mentally healthy, and that the body can help heal the brain. Unfortunately, for all too many of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, they return from service with disabilities that are difficult to manage. And I do love the Veterans Administration in this country, but all that it does for veterans, but we have an embarrassingly high rate of suicide in the veteran community. To this day, an average of 22 to 40 veterans a day become post-combat casualties in America. And I think we could do more to reduce these numbers through movement. I believe so strongly in this that in 2018 I started a nonprofit organization called the Pittsburgh Warriors. The Pittsburgh Warriors is an organization that helps veterans heal through hockey. We learn to walk and run when we're young, but putting someone on skates and handing them a hockey stick creates new ways of thinking and allows our veterans to use these new formed neural pathways to avoid going down the same rabbit hole with their PTSD or TBIs. Physically, we see the same results. Brock Kennedy, one of our veterans, had a double lung transplant in 2021 from the effects of burn pit exposure in Syria. He was told by his doctors that he always struggled to breathe, but Brock has been in our program for over a year now and just played in the Disabled Veteran Hockey National Championships last week, and his VO2 max is now that of a normal 30-year-old. Mentally, when our veterans get into the locker room environment and with their veteran teammates, they join a family and they have a safe place to share their common experiences. Then we get them out on the ice and we create that brain-to-body connection. As you leave SPIRE and take on the challenges of the future, remember that your brain and your body work best when they're both trained. It's difficult to imagine that great decisions can be made after weeks or years of sitting in front of the TV. Keep your brain sharp by keeping your body exercised. Keep a healthy lifestyle as you grow into your profession. Your future is bright because you started a path as scholar athletes here at SPIRE. You have a natural advantage over the average. And as General Douglas MacArthur once said, upon the fields of friendly strife are sown the seeds that upon other fields on other days will bear the fruits of victory. Whether those fields are in the boardroom, in a business somewhere, in another classroom, or serving your country, you are all so much more prepared to achieve victory because of your time here at SPIRE. Good luck with everything that you have coming to you in the future. Continue to be scholar athletes and succeed in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel. Your profound comments will hopefully inspire not only our graduates, but all of us in the audience. A tradition that started with the graduating class of 2022 was a flower ceremony. This is where graduates have the opportunity to thank 3 people in the audience who have positively impacted them this year or any time during their lives with a flower. During our graduation practice, all the students were asked to think about people who impacted their lives, whether it was emotionally, physically, or even distantly in the background. As they talked, many people were identified who impacted each and every student standing here today or sitting here today. We encourage the students to reach out to these people, even if they are not here today to celebrate with us. After all of the students have received their diplomas, they will have a chance to bring you these flowers in recognition of the support and encouragement they received from you. If today is not your day to get a flower, don't fret. Your day will come later on down this winding path we call life. Our graduates recognize everything each one of you in the audience has done for them. Whether it be this year, over many years, or just a moment, we want to acknowledge the efforts of everyone sitting in the audience today. Thank you all. We would not be here without you.
Thank you, Katie. To present graduates with their diplomas will be Head of School, Mr. Phil Darren.
Students, after we announce your names, you will stand up and receive your diploma and flowers. After everyone receives their diploma, you will have the opportunity to go into the audience to distribute your flowers. Okay, just like we practiced yesterday. You got this. Carlos Abarca. Yasmin Abdel Nasser. Talia Akimi. Abdel Rahman Awad. Alexia Beadle. Ryder Betts. Santino Mario Cardillo. Cassian Chassar. Austin Disco. Brogan Fielding. Kane Edward Foley. Evan Thomas Foster. Nicholas Alfonso Gomez Rodriguez. Robert Jack Kumar Higgins. Talon Hubbard. Sean Frankie Inina Hosmer. Lucen Charlie Iragua. Stuart Johns. Marvin Ray Johnson Jr. Paul Katende. That was a WWE ring announcement. Salma Keder. Hadi Le. Espoir Mayele. Markel Mitchell. Camden Moody. Reese Moxon. Baruch Paulos Negato. Jaden Nace. Nandin Kusel Nyamja. Kolawole Ojo. Dr. Reedy, I'm afraid a little curveball here, I'm sorry. Ava and Gia Bishop. Paul Brandello. Grant Robertson. Alexander Rochette. Brian Santana. Daria Shiskina. Eltravon Smith. Nacho Junko Rambo. Jeremy Angel Truax. Raul Luis Villar. Joe Lewis Warner. Kane White. Zachary Wright. Raul Youssef. I'm going to improvise to buy some time. Okay, well, I'll still improvise. Buy you some time, Raul. All right. We got a committee that talked about how to incorporate ChatGPT into the school, right, with all this AI. And I will let you know that I use ChatGPT to get the pronunciations of the names right. I did a good job. My first assembly of the year, I did not do a good job. So students, congratulations. Please stand. Turn and face the people who came here today to celebrate you, and let's give our graduates another applause. Please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left, or wherever it was to the left. You are now considered graduates of high school. Although it is tradition for seniors to toss their caps, please wait. SPIRE tradition is a little different. We ask our seniors to wait until the end of the ceremony to do this. Students will now go and deliver your flowers. After giving your flowers, please return to your seat for the next remarks.
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see it, I'm still the one to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see it, I'll be the light to find you. When we are close, you can count on me. I want to be, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, we'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends supposed to do. Oh yeah. Soft dog. If you're toasting, if you're tuning, if you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you.
Alright, if we can make our way back. Now it introduce Ms. Simon to bring up our council.
Hello, everyone. The seniors voted for a peer to give their final speech at the graduation ceremony. This year, they nominated Paul Rendello. Throughout the year, Paul rose up as a leader both on and off the pitch. What Paul Rendello represents is the glue for all of the boys across the grades and their sports. He is the type of personality that others are drawn to. Paul is authentic and the archetypal Aussie. What does that mean? A straight talker who shows empathy. It is with great pleasure that I ask Paul to come and address our peers, and the audience.
So, as announced, my name is Paul Randello, and I'm proud to say, and honored to say, that I'm this year's senior speaker. Throughout this speech, I'm going to talk about three things: my experience at SPIRE, the growth and maturity that this group has shown, and what's next for everyone in their career. So, you might be wondering, where is this accent from? Well, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. You also might be wondering, how does Australian get to Geneva, Ohio? Well, my good friend and roommate, Reese Moxon, introduced me to the concept of SPIRE back last year, and I saw it as a great opportunity to further my academic and athletic career. So, we came out on a visit in June of last year, and we were immediately blown away by the facilities and the atmosphere that SPIRE provided. We met Sean, who gave us the plan that he had for the group of 2024, as it was a first-year soccer program, but we immediately knew that it was something that we wanted to be a part of. So we arrived here at the end of August, start of the school year. And settling in, it was different. You're living with people that you don't know, you've never met before. And you go to school with people from all around the country, all around the world. And I could say that settling in never came easier, because this group of people and everyone here at SPIRE that makes it possible made me feel so welcome. And I want to thank them for that. And something that really stood out to me coming to SPIRE is I was surrounded by like-minded people, and we had a common goal to get better and improve every single day, to get to somewhere that we want to be. And being surrounded by that atmosphere is something that bounces off everyone and motivates everyone to be better every single day. The next thing that I want to talk about is the growth, maturity, and hardships of this group. Now, being a part of the soccer group, I think we do a pretty good job at representing what it means to be a SPIRE student. Yeah! However, it's not always been perfect. We've had our results, and recently in San Diego just qualified for nationals. Yeah! But it's not always been like that. We've had hardships, and one example I like to give is at the start of the year, we had a session where we talked about 5 core values of what it means to be a SPIRE student. These 5 core values were family, respect, passion, resilience, and discipline. 2 to 3 months in the year, we started to slip up, and a few boys started coming to training late, which did not honour these values. So what do? Coach had us run at 5 a.m. the next morning. Now, no one wants to run at 5 a.m. in the morning. It's cold and it's hard. But what did that do? That forced us to hold each other accountable going forward, to get through that hardship, to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And I would like to say that everyone did a great job, and everyone came together in the end, and toward the end of the year, showed their hardships and showed their resilience throughout the year. And a quote from the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17. As iron sharpens iron, a friend sharpens a friend. And I think that this group especially has done an amazing job at holding each other accountable and becoming better every single day. So I want to thank them for that. Now finally, I want to talk about what's next for everyone. Because spending 9 months, or some people more, at SPIRE, we've been provided everything we need to become a better person. And in this 9 months, everyone has been so well prepared to go forward in their lives. And a quote that you see all around SPIRE is fuel your passion. This is exactly what SPIRE has done for us. It's allowed us to pursue our careers, go forward, whether you're going to college, whether you're going home, another postgrad year, or whether you're going overseas to pursue your career. We couldn't have been better prepared by everyone here. So I want to give a thank you to the faculty, to the staff, to the coaches, to the students, and everyone here that makes SPIRE possible. So to wrap it up, I want to say thank you to SPIRE for having us. Thank you to God for giving us this opportunity. And thank you to the class of 2024. Go out and be great.
That's reasonably hard to follow. You didn't even look at the sheets. Well done. I love being called sir every day. It's great. So, the only way to follow that is to say thank you, right? Thank you for coming here today, joining today, supporting them, supporting us. I think when we all come together, when communities come together, this is the result that you see. And I hope we can do more of it. The world needs it. You have your chance now. You stand up, right? Okay, so we don't have a tall ceiling, and I don't want the maintenance people to come yelling at me because we got a hat stuck up there, right? So just a light toss. Ready? We need a photo op, Corey. We good? Families have cameras ready? And we're doing on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go! A couple were a little more aggressive than others. Well done. The class of 2024, we look forward to hearing of your successes as you begin your journey beyond SPIRE. Students will now recess out with a reception and photographs to follow. So they're going to end up over here, folks, okay? And so once they get over there, they're free to mingle. Looks like there's some awesome food, some coffee, so hang out and get some photos. All right? Thank you very much.